What is good, guys, and welcome back to episode 6 of Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. I am Clusty. I play games so you don't have to. Let's get right into the episode where we left off. If you're new around here, make sure you like, comment, subscribe and all that good stuff. And if you're watching this now, go back and watch episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 5. Appreciate all your love and support on all the videos recently on the channel. And yeah, I'm super excited to get into today's video. I'm going to try and record for as long as I possibly can before falling asleep. So here we go. Okay, now first things first. We could probably try that. Looking a bit washed for me today. Okay, so let's just today, right? Basically, I'm going to finish this one. And then we're gonna do some side quests. We're gonna go and earn some money. We're just gonna enjoy what Oblivion has to offer. I'm not like dead set on going here, there and everywhere.
Can
right?
I help you?
Hello, geezer. My name is Jitsu. Now, I'm looking for a man named Joffrey.
He's upstairs. Go ahead.
Thank you, mate. Okay. Oh, well, I do hope I can read these books.
I'm Brother Joffrey. What do you want?
Hello, mate. I was given an amulet to hand over to you.
This cannot be. No one but the Emperor is permitted to handle the amulet. Let me see it.
The Emperor's dead, mate.
By the Nine. This is the Amulet of Kings. Who are you? How did you get this? What do you know of the Emperor's death?
My name is Jitsu. The king gave me the amulet just before he died.
As unlikely as your story sounds, I believe you. Only the strange destiny of Uriel Septim could have brought you to me carrying the Amulet of Kings.
Yeah, I guess so, mate.
The Prince of Destruction he referred to is none other than Mehrunes Dagon, one of the lords of the demonic world of Oblivion. The Emperor's words, "Close shut the jaws of Oblivion," certainly suggest that he perceived some threat from Oblivion. But all the scholars agree that the mortal world is protected from the danger of Oblivion by magical barriers.
So, we're all good then, right? I guess?
I'm not sure. Only the Emperors truly understand the meaning behind the rituals of coronation. The Amulet of Kings is ancient. Saint Alicia herself received it from the gods. It is a holy relic of great power. When an emperor is crowned, he uses the amulet to light the dragon fires at the Temple of the One in the Imperial city. With the emperor dead and no new heir crowned, the dragon fires in the temple will be dark for the first time in centuries. It may be that the dragon fires protected us from a threat that only the emperor was aware of.
So we're fucked then.
I am one of the few who know of his existence. Many years ago, I served as captain of Uriel's bodyguards, the Blades. One night, Uriel called me into his private chambers. A baby boy lay sleeping in a basket. Uriel told me to deliver him somewhere safe. He never told me anything else about the baby, but I knew it was his son. From time to time, he would ask about the child's progress. Now it seems that this illegitimate son is the heir to the Septim throne, if he yet lives.
Well, who is he and where is he?
His name is Martin.
Okay.
He serves Akatosh in the chapel in the city of Kvatch, south of here. You must go to Kvatch and find him at once. If the enemy is aware of his existence, as seems likely, he is in terrible danger. And please, let me know if there's anything you need. My resources here are limited, but I will help in any way I can.
Okay. Well, I'm
I keep
certainly
a few
going to
things here
need...
in my chest to resupply traveling blades. Help yourself to whatever you need.
That's awfully kind of you, sir. How about these books? No. Okay. Can I can't... Okay. I'm coming back for your books. Alright, am I just meant to go in this chest? Oh, yeah. Okay. I mean, I could take all and then sell. Or I'm gonna be over encumbered. But look at this classy dude. Look at this classy dude. He looks ragtag kind of guy, right? Leather boots, leather cuirass. For me, these pants are only one less, and they suit. It just looks better, man. Like I kind of want to keep the wrist irons until I don't know. I'm role playing this a little. Maybe keep those. Can we just? Oh, man, I am way over, bro. Like, what am I carrying that's so fucking heavy? Bear pelts? A bear pelt. I have one of them. Do I? Is there not a... Can I not use this chest? Does that keep... I mean, there's no time, like... finding out, I guess, right? I don't know if I need the folding cloth. I said, like, can you actually? I feel like I should. One second. Okay, so you can't craft weapons, armor and shit. I couldn't remember. So, okay, so most of that shit is useless. But that is not, and I need that, man. How much money have I got? I'm going 59. Okay. Can I use these beds yet? No. Oh, I can use that one. Can't use that chest though. Can't use that chest. We should sleep, right? Because I think I level up, right? I think potentially. I haven't leveled up yet, I don't think. But we should do that. Right, okay. Okay, so you can only do 5 at a time, right? That costs 4. Okay. Luck costs 4 because I'm not sure. Because of its level? 60 maybe? Still there, mate. Oh, a book. A Short Life of Uriel Septim VII by Rufus Hain. The early decades of Emperor Uriel's life were marked by aggressive expansion and consolidation of imperial influence throughout the empire. But especially in the east, in Morrowind and Black Marsh, where the empire's power was limited, imperial culture was weak, and native customs and traditions were strong and staunchly opposed to assimilation. During this period, Uriel greatly benefited from the arcane support and shrewd counsel of his close advisor, the Imperial battle mage, Jagar Tharn. Jaeger Tharn, maybe. The story of Uriel's marriage to the Princess Corla Voria is a less happy tale. Though she was a beautiful and charming woman and greatly loved and admired by the people, the Empress was a deeply unpleasant, arrogant, ambitious, grasping woman. She snared Uriel Septim with her feminine wiles, but Uriel Septim thereafter soon regretted his mistake and was repelled by her. They heartily detested one another and went out of their ways to hurt one another. Their children were the victims of this unhappy marriage. With this agile mind and vaunting ambition, Uriel soon outstripped his master in the balanced skills of threat and diplomacy. I can't speak English. I can't read English, apparently. This is why I'm reading these books, guys. To start reading again. Uriel's success in co-opting House Lalu as an advanced guard of Imperial culture and economic development in Morrowind is a noteworthy example. However, Uriel also grew in pride and self-assurance. Jagathan fed Uriel's pride, and hiding behind the mask of an outpaced former Master Counselor, Tharn purchased the complete trust that led finally to Uriel's betrayal and imprisonment in Oblivion. In Tharn's secret usurpation of the Imperial throne. Usurpation? Yeah, okay. This is definitely why I need to read more, guys. Little is known of Uriel's experience while trapped in Oblivion. He says he remembers nothing but endless sequence of walking and sleeping nightmares. He says he believed himself to be dreaming and had no notion of the passage of time. Publicly, he long claimed to have no memory of his dreams and nightmares of his imprisonment. But from time to time, during the interviews with the Emperor that formed the basis of this biography, he would relate details of nightmares he had and would describe them as similar to the nightmares he had when he was imprisoned in Oblivion. He seemed not so much unwilling as incapable of describing the experience, but it is clear that the experience changed him. In 3E 389, he was a young man full of pride, energy, and ambition. During the Restoration, after his rescue and return to the throne, he was an old man, grave, patient, and cautious. He also became conservative and pessimistic, where the policies of his early life were markedly bold. I can't speak. Bold, even rash. Uriel accounts for his change as a reaction to and revulsion for the early teachings and counsel of Jagathan. However, Uriel's exile in Oblivion also clearly drained and wasted him in body and spirit, though his mind retained the shrewd cunning and flexibility of his youth. The story of Tharn's magical impersonation of the Emperor, the unmasking of Tharn's imposture by Queen Baranzia. We've read a book about Baranzia. And the roles played by King Edwir and Rhea Silmaine and her champion in assembling the Staff of Chaos, defeating the renegade Imperial, Battlemage Jagathan, and restoring Uriel to the throne, is treated at length in Stern Gamboge, excellent 3-volume biography of Baranzia. I've only read 2 of those, by the way. 2. I need to read the 3rd, apparently. There is no reason to recount that narrative here. Summarized briefly, Jagathan's neglect and mismanagement of Imperial affairs resulted in a steady decline in the Empire's economic prosperity, allowed many petty lords and kings to challenge the authority of the Empire, and permitted strong local rulers in the East and the West to indulge in open warfare over lands and sovereign rights. 3E 399 to 415, Restoration of the Miracle, Peace, and Vandenfell. During the Restoration, Uriel Septim turned from the aggressive campaign of military intimidation and diplomatic accommodation of his earlier years and relied instead on clandestine manipulation of affairs behind the scenes, primarily through the agencies of the various branches of the Blades, and complete assessment of the methods and objectives of the period must wait until after the Emperor's death, when the voluminous diaries archived at his country estate may be open to the public, and when the Blades no longer need to maintain secrecy to protect the identity of its agents. 2 signal achievements of this period point to the efficiency of Uriel's subtle policies, the miracle of peace. Honestly, there's words here I've never had to say in my life, by the way. The warp in the West that transformed the Lilac Bay region from a rural assortment of warring petty kingdoms into a well-ordered and peaceful modern counties of Hammerfell, Sentinel, Wayrest, and Orsinium, and the colonization of Vardenfell, presided over by the skillful machinations of King Helseth of Morrowind and Lady Baronzea, the Queen Mother, which brought Morrowind more closely into the sphere of Imperial influence. Okay, 3E, 415 to 430, the Golden Peace King, Helseth's Court, and the Nine in the East. Following the miracle of peace, best described as Pervetsson's Daggerfell, a modern history, referring to another book, the Empire entered a period of peace and prosperity comparable to the early years of Uriel's reign. With the Imperial heartland and west solidly integrated into the Empire, Uriel was able to turn his full attention to the east, to Morrowind, exploiting conflicts at the heart of Morrowind's monolithic tribunal religion and the long-established Great House system of government, and taking advantage of the terrible threat that the corrupted divine beings at the heart of the tribunal religion presented to the growing colonies of Vardenfell. Uriel worked through shadowy agents of the Blades and through the court of King Helseth in Morrowind to shift the center of political power in Morrowind from the Great House Councils to Helseth's court, and took advantage of the collapse of the Orthodox tribunal cults to establish the Nine Divines as the dominant faiths in Hlaalu and Vardenfell district. Hlaalu. Asfat Anabolis' treatment of the establishment of the Nine in the East in his 4-volume Life and Times of the Nerevarine is comprehensive. However, he fails to resolve the central mystery of the period. How much did Uriel know about the prophecies of the Nerevarine? Yeah. And how did he learn their significance? The definitive resolution of this and other mysteries must await for the future releases of the Emperor's private papers, or a relenting of the Blade's strict policies of secrecy concerning their agents. Yoink! That's a good read. Alright, I'm gonna hope. I'm gonna hope all that stuff stays there, and while we're looking through this stuff, let's... can we... Sorry. Can we make a death touch? Again, now what I'm wondering, what was it that I just made? Damage health, right? So, can I... now... Ah. So if I do that, it auto does it. Yo. Oh, you're about to see something crazy, crazy. Wow, it's been 25 minutes and I've done nothing. Right, let's go to my display. Let's not cap that. Let's not have it uncapped, should I say. See how this runs. I don't have my bow equipped, do I? So also, in terms of quests, we're not going to find the heir. We are not going to do that. What we are going to do is go and find someone to kill. Mushrooms. Okay, all right, let's turn this down to 60. It's kind of annoying, but in fact, what was now let's turn that back to uncapped. Okay. Doesn't feel too bad. It does feel janky, I'm not gonna lie. Let's try 120. In fact, let me even display it, right? I can show it, right? Wow. So it's almost like there's no point. Like, let's just put it on 30 frames a second, shall we? Okay, now. It'll do. As long as it's playable and it looks reasonably nice. Annoying that my £5 computer can't handle that, but it is what it is. PC specialist made, you know. Thanks, guys. That's Tiger Lily's a new one. Right, I need someone I can sneak up on. One bonus is my graphical changes haven't changed at all since I reset. So it's already one better than whatever the fuck Ubisoft think they're doing, man. Jesus Christ. I think they're the ones that are in Oblivion. You get it? Lovely weather for some foraging, eh? Mate, there is shit everywhere, bro. I am stocking up. What's the story, Morning Glory? That's cool, bro. We need venison, right? Because venison has health regen, and I should be hunting these deer rather than doing what I'm doing right now, really. Hello? Bro, what is going on? Okay, there's a bit more dupe down than I realised. Where did all my arrows go? They're all fucking right here, right? Okay, maybe not. Maybe I lost them all. Yeah, they go way lower. Hey, let's keep rocking and rolling. Why were you up here by yourself, fella? Wasn't exactly a good place to take a nap now, was it? Fuck off. Ready? Oh yeah. This little shit. Come on. Let me take that. All right, that's enough deer hunting, explorer. We got enough venison for a few potions. We'll get to the city, make some potions. Crack on with life. Okay, fuck you then. Not mate.
Greetings.
Okay, we can dodge.
Speak.
Got nothing to say to you, fella. Can I get here in the sunlight, please? Not in the rain.
Speak.
Where am I gonna go? This way. So I'm trying to give you guys like raw gameplay. But I feel like this is coming up to 45 minutes and I don't really feel like I've done much to warrant that being an episode. But on that note, I am gonna end the episode there. I appreciate all your faces. Come back to the next episode. What I think I'm gonna do is pretty much, I may rework how the videos go up so there's multiple per day when I upload. But yeah, anyway, I'll figure that out and we'll let you guys know. If you're new around here, make sure you like, comment, and definitely subscribe. We're trying to hit 500 subscribers. So let's please, if you're new around here, you're watching this for the first time, please just chuck a sub, you know? 95% of you are not subs, so that'd be greatly appreciated on my end. But I am Clusty. I play games so you don't have to. and I will see you in the next episode. Peace.